Guys, we need to have a serious conversation about Jorginho. As an Arsenal fan, obviously we wanted Caicedo. Obviously. We didn't get Caicedo. And again, that transfer fee of 70, 80 million was going to be just a bit too wild. A bit too wild. Only Van Dijk was actually worth it, yeah? The only person who's cost more than 70 and out of like the 10 of Akina Pogba, Lukaku and all these guys. People like Anthony, it's still a bit too soon. Enzo and Mudryk, still a bit too soon. The only person who came in, made 3 Champions League finals, won 1 and won a Premier League, and dominated the league like 90 plus points over 2 years. That transfer figure really weighs down on people. And at your age, the guy is 21. Like how, he doesn't know any better. Van Dijk was 27, 28, probably the oldest who was above 70 million, right? The signing for Jorginho made sense, right? It was 2 days the transfer deadline. We just needed cover at number 6. The boy suits our style of play. He just needs to sit there, pass the ball, and I'm betting he's going to break a Premier League record this season in terms of passes against one of these smaller teams when he plays in place of Partey. Because that's just what he does, and that's what we need. We need someone who can distribute. When it comes to defending, obviously, yes, he's a liability. He's not as athletic as he is. But the one thing we do as Arsenal is that we have inverted fullback. Even when you're in defensive transition, like when we lose the ball and we're defending a counter, we have a 3 of our defensive mid and at least 2 fullbacks. Ben White or Zinchenko will always be somewhere there, so he's not doing all that work by himself. He's not being Kante where he's doing all the mopping up by himself. So, guys, relax. Jorginho is a great signing. For what we need until the end of the season, again, it's just 18 months. I know there's that Chelsea thing, David Luiz, G. Willian, who... This one actually is 18 months. If it doesn't work out, you can just rid of him, right? By the end of the season in summer, if we want to make another signing, easy, simple. And that thing is, he's very different from Caicedo, because Caicedo is more of an 8, of a box-to-box, which means Arsenal have not really signed the player they wanted, which is Caicedo. So that leaves it open for Declan Rice, who I'd much prefer, to be honest, than Caicedo. I'm very curious to see how he plays, and I'm very curious to see how much Brighton quote for him at the end of the season or in the summer. But yeah, anyway, that's water under the bridge. We have gotten a proven winner. Amongst our squad, I think only Partey has won La Liga. Then obviously, like in Ajake, these guys have just won FA Cups, right? But Zinchenko and Jesus, we're in a title run-in. Expectations have changed. We're trying to win a title. And you can see the mentality Zinchenko has brought into the locker room. Jorginho coming in only strengthens that and gives us more experience. I saw a quote about Thiago Silva saying that was one of the biggest blows to the locker room, seeing Jorginho leave. And you can tell, this guy is a pro's pro, right? Everyone just loves him and he helps that locker room. He helps those kids a lot. So yes, he's a liability on defense, but going forward, keeps the play ticking, passes well, very smart, knows where to go. He provides cover at a position where we actually needed cover for Partey. So guys, Arsenal fans, tulieni, ligi ni yetu, relax.